To some, this may look like the middle of nowhere. 27 hours from home with no cell reception would initiate anxiety or fear for most. For us, chasing a record-class fish over the next 4 days inspires different emotions. Because this isn't the middle of nowhere. It's only the edge.
So you guys see the finished product of the awesome fish catches, hopefully the giant fish catches and all the fun things that happen while we're on the trip. But today is gonna be the day that is the most important day of the entire trip for me. And usually is not just a day, it's actually like a multi-week process, and that is the preparation side of things. I've taken everything out of the Bass Cat. We got all my rods out. I already put a bunch of my spare rods from the Elite Series away. All my tackle, reels, loose everything. My bait box pile freaking on the bottom of my boat. Luckily, Mealy was nice enough to clean that up for me when they cleaned up the Bass Cat. And now today is going to be about getting this stuff organized, downsized, and luckily mostly we're chasing the giant, mighty smallmouth bass, which cuts down the tackle a little bit. But we have those totes back there. We have all the new stuff. We got a bunch of prototype 6th Sense stuff I gotta get sorted out and figured, and then I gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna be able to even put in the Bass Cat. God, I just have an obscene amount of rods and tackle. People ask me all the time how the Bass Cat does with storage. These literally were all in my boat. I don't know how many rods this is. Looks like it's in the 30 to 40. And I just took out like 30 more rods. So that's what fit in one of my Bass Cat compartments. Not only do we got to get all of this stuff organized, sorted out, ready to go for the trip, specifically the type of fishing we're going to be doing at a couple different places. One big part of preparation for me is also tackle making. So we can go back here. I got the lead plugged in, heating up, and we're gonna do a bunch of different tackle making. I can't really explain to you guys how important it is to me to make my own tackle. So even though like we're gonna go see a bunch of crazy stuff here in a second and a bunch of prototype stuff that we're gonna use on this trip, I make so much of my terminal tackle, so many of my jig heads, my jigs. Been doing some really interesting stuff lately as well with some tying. So that's gonna be a big part of it as well. We got a lot to freaking do. Step one, let's hop in the truck and go get some more tackle, which is gonna be part of the process. We need that tackle that we're gonna go get right now in order to be able to get everything tied up and ready for the trip. So let's roll. We'll look at some baits. Sound good? Well, it's about 9 in the morning and we are rolling up to 6th Sense. We're actually going to 3 of our different 6th Sense shops today up in the same area here. First stop, we're gonna go talk to Father Blanco and get a bunch of stuff from him. He said he's got some surprises for me. And then we're going over to the plastic pouring stuff, grab some soft plastics, some baits that we're definitely going to be using on this trip, some of which are the same stuff we use a lot of, some of which are brand new colors that I hadn't seen before, and they're literally fresh off the pouring molds, so that's awesome. Then we're going to go over to the prototype area. At that office, Joe and Clint said they have a new prototype bait or 2 or 10 that I am going to be testing some of to hopefully catch giant fish on. I've got a couple of them, previous models already, but haven't used them quite yet. And then last but not least, we're going to go over to Adam's shop where he makes all of our custom rods in-house for 6th Sense. He's got a couple drop shot rods. We'll talk about that a little bit more, and hopefully we'll show you guys kind of around that shop over there. He said it's a mess right now, but pretty cool. We make those the USA series in-house, all our custom stuff. We got some crazy custom rods these days. You guys can see them on the 6th Sense site, but it's a lot of what I've been catching my fish on the Elite Series this year. So yeah, that was a lot of different things we're gonna pick up, but you know, who doesn't need more tackle and 70,000 more rods, right? That's so funny. I like it. All right, you coming? Let's go see if he's here. That's a what?
Alright.
What up, brah? How we doing?
Good morning, good morning. What's up, Ozzy?
This is what we got.
This is what we got for you to go test and play with.
Okay. Deal.
I don't know how much you want to show, you know? Little
We're
secrets.
trying to not show people. But show
Let's
people.
see. Hold on, more secrets. There's more secrets for you from Coop.
Oh, sweet.
Coop, what other secrets you got for Benjamin? Give me some dap, bro. Standing there behind your dad all shook.
Dude, put your hat on.
That's what happens when your dad only brings you to see me once a year, man.
I know, for real.
Who's this guy?
Hey, put your hat back on.
Zach, make sure you suck in, bro.
Saving all its gloriousness. Yo, we got some new goodies in here.
How we doing, man? Good, how are you?
You gotta come see us more. You want to come to our marketing meeting at 9:30?
Absolutely not.
You have some of these, right? Like,
I do.
so they've been through like a bajillion different
Blur that out.
versions.
It's good to
I
see
guess
you.
whatever
They don't get to
did,
see the man behind the
on
camera.
some
I
on
do.
this way.
It's good to see
So
this
it doesn't
guy.
rip out, is he?
Joe?
No, that's everything.
This is everything?
Yeah, because what we got in, I had to send 2 of them out.
Oh, yeah,
I had to send 2 to a big client, you know what I'm saying? Let them see what they were thinking for next year, and
Never heard of it.
yeah.
That's cool.
Say hi. Oh yeah, this is the
Green Pumpkin Pro.
Green Pumpkin Pro. Yeah, the PBJ
PBJ.
Pro.
Yeah, I haven't
PBJ
seen
Pro.
yet.
I got it. It's awesome.
Okay.
It's not much different than this.
What are you guys pouring today, Rowdy?
Crazy. Hell yeah. How we doing, guys? Good to see you.
There it is.
There it is. Beauty. That's what.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think of that?
That's pretty cool, huh? This is definitely a color we're gonna be using on our trip. It's like a PB&J with just more natural. Something I hadn't seen before. I'm gonna be taking some of these home. Hello.
If you get into the exclusives, you can dig through here.
Oh,
There's
God.
some badass colors that come out sometimes. I don't believe
Which
these are
is
not
exclusive?
inventoried, correct, Izzy?
Correct.
Like this whole show. I brought a client in here that was in town a couple weeks ago. I won't say it for the camera, but yeah, they went ham in this room.
God dang, I bet.
They went ham.
Well, that's awesome. Can I steal those?
Yeah, these are not inventoried, so you can snatch you whatever your heart's desires.
This is not good. You're gonna miss your meetings, Zach.
He runs the meeting.
That's true. It is
Not
your meeting.
really. It's usually me getting yelled at, saying we need
Zach,
to get Ben.
what the fuck?
It's me getting yelled at, saying why isn't Ben putting videos out about X, Y, and Z? I'm like, Casey, I don't know, man. I'm trying. No, I'm joking. Casey, I love you. You know that.
Can I steal these?
Yeah. Feel free.
Zarko love them. Weird, but then they go in here.
Now they put them in a box.
Test tank.
Yeah, they put them in there to test them, see how they look.
That's the action test tank. It's all you need. It's a horse drop.
Get out your hair, Z. I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Later.
Let me see those, dog. Let's put them in here. Put them in this box so they don't.
All right, man. Give me some.
Can I give you Zach a 5?
Going up later.
Let's see, bud. Let's see.
When you get back in town, we get it.
Look at this guy.
Oh, look at this guy rolling up, Cybertrucking. You see him? Fresh off of baby number 3. Man's probably got 1 hour of sleep in the last week.
What's up, man?
We're already filming this early?
Yeah.
dude.
Here we are.
Oh, there's my girl. There's my girl.
I haven't even seen this thing.
Woo-hoo.
I'm gonna fist bump
Oh,
you.
baby.
'Cause little girl's been stomach flu.
Why not?
Oh God, baby, stomach flu, throwing up.
I think I'm at the right place. That's right. Yeah, there's 6-cent stickers on cars. It's got to be right. We're just going here really quick to get a couple things, Oz.
Can I come?
Absolutely. You're like your sister. You don't like things on your head, huh? You don't gotta be so scared of everybody. These have a lot of hooks on them, right? So be careful reaching in there. Do you like that one? That one's pretty cool.
Like last time?
Is it what?
Just like last time I hooked myself.
You did hook yourself, didn't you? Thank you very much, sir. I think it's kind of cool.
We caught fish on this.
You caught some?
That's like where I
Let's get
got.
it here. You got any other colors of these guys besides this and the bone? That's cool, man. Watch out for the big hooks. You about to put in my eyeball.
You guys get those poured? These are gonna be awesome.
Come on here.
This is brand new prototype. We will absolutely be using this little baby rig guy.
Dad, do we have those?
Huh?
Do we have those?
Yeah, that was your favorite thing you saw the other day, and from the box.
They're having a meeting in there, so we gotta be quiet, okay? Should we go back there and look at something quick?
Morning, gentlemen.
Came to join us.
Sure. Look at the frogs. Ozzy. Pretty cool.
Yippee.
The only bait I need. Damn it, Cole.
He was just
Came here for two things.
he was staring at his mound like confusion.
Staring at what?
This mannequin's mound. Like, wait a second. Something's supposed to be this.
So much confusion in the young brain. Is that a boy or a girl?
It's just eye level. With
Oh,
him.
no.
It's like, wait a sec.
Careful. Poke your eye out. All right. Are we out of here?
No, come what's this?
Probably goes to.
I think that'll fit his little fucking bald head. Thanks, guys. We're out of here, I hope. Come on, Oz.
See ya. Thank you.
Thanks, dude. You can be kind, right? This is the rod building warehouse. Look at this. What's up, man? How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you. What's up? How are you? Good to see you. You've gotten so tall. You've never been over here? It's a big old warehouse.
It is.
Yeah.
A lot of boxes.
My little,
This is your
my
workshop.
little world here, yeah. So we do all the reaming over here.
Oh, sweet.
Any kind of, different kind of handles we've got, all kinds of stuff. We got, some cool
Dude, those are legit.
camo, yeah.
Do you know what that is, Ozzy? That's a fishing rod handle.
That's a handle. That's how we build fishing rods.
There's a lot of blanks. Those are mine right there. Deal.
I was so happy when I got those in on Wednesday.
Oh, dude, seriously, perfect timing. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be doing a lot of drop shotting, so
Okay.
yep.
Sweet.
I will put them to the test. I will be using them a lot.
I mean, that's the way that they're.
Yep. That's no, that's the right one. I can tell already. Yep.
You can feel it. Though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I can tell it's the slow one. Ozzy, this is how fishing rods start. Look at this. It's called a blank.
Oh.
Gotta be careful with it. It's kind of brittle, right? But then that's how they start, and then you put the handles on it, right? Put these handles on, and then you put the guides on.
We do all that in here. Come check it out.
Cool, awesome. They dry. Spin in a circle.
This is our drum. We put the rods up here. And I turn this little button right here like this. See it spin?
Yeah.
So the rods will sit there and spin for a while until they're dry and good to go.
Because you gotta put glue on the handles and on the guides, right? And make sure that they dry even.
Right. And this one here, so we put the rods up. This. Put them in this little deal. Spin. Put the epoxy on the rod. Like this, on each guide.
Wow. Isn't that cool? Show and tell.
Like a surf
Hell yeah.
/ jetty rod.
Yeah.
We'll see. Just testing some stuff out.
/ glide bait rod.
Or glide bait. That'd be a big old glide bait rod.
What's it rated for?
That one, I think it's rated for up to 2.5. So
It'd be pretty
it's a
long.
composite.
People freaking love those long handles though. I've never been into that, but people love those
They do.
for swim baits.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I've never really been into the super long handles either.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen those badass.
Look at that.
I like this.
That's awesome, man. The Clun.
Yes. The 7 sets. It's actually the same handle as the Team 6.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
He loved it.
All right, you want to say goodbye? Say thanks for showing us around, Mr. Adam? I literally went to 6 cents to get like 2 different things. I don't even know where they went. This bait, they poured some for me. I'll just show you guys. It's just a cool little different type bait. Looks like it'd be good on a drop shot, so that's probably what we're gonna use it for. And then honestly, I don't even know what else I was gonna get, but ended up with 3 full boxes and some hats, and these are just like in between colors of stuff that they let us take, and they're gonna be like absolutely money. It's like a PBJ shimmer color on the back. These are awesome. They're kind of like a lot of flake in there. A lot of that shimmery gold flake. Looks like a damn crawdad. But it's cool though when they pour them in house, what they were saying was in between different colors, you end up with random colors like these that aren't production run colors. And some of them turn out to be like, this was clearly in between of like a green pumpkin and whatever our, PBJ, I know is a color we've been pouring, that new PBJ color we were talking about, just an in between there. And it comes out to be like a bluish purple instead of just a blue or just a purple, that it looks badass. Or you get this one that has like a cool streak of random gold flake in there, but we can't sell it, so. Yeah, I'm gonna give some of those to Zark. He'll be happy about those. Some of the stuff, I can't show those yet because that is a very copyable bait. This one I will show. I'm excited about this one. Not gonna be out for a little bit, but not too much longer actually. Little plopper style bait. And then, can't show that one. There's more colors of that drop shot bait. Of course, I shouldn't say drop shot bait. Half the time, these dang colors we end up using, these dang baits we end up using for something we didn't even know would exist, especially with fishing changing as fast as it is. This is the one, I was actually one of the ones I was going to get, which it's not even a smallmouth bait really, but I'm sure they'd freaking eat it. But this is a bait I've been excited about for a long time actually. Big ol' Mr. Wavy on a free rig. Jig trailer, just a Texas rig, Carolina rig. Shit, you could power shot it, something, just flip it. Look at that thing though. Big old, that ridgeworm tail has been so good on the ridgeworm, so to have it in a flipping bait is gonna be badass. And a couple more swim baits. Can't show those quite yet. And you guys saw that. We got this too. These little miniature A-rigs, little painted blade guys. Cool, look at these. I snuck back here too. I don't think I was supposed to take them. I don't think they knew I did. But they had that same color in a spinner bait. Same color head. Look at that skirt color with the painted blades on it. Smallmouth, why not eat that? This one's got a little more chartreuse. Woo, buddy. All right, don't tell anybody. I don't think I'm supposed to have those, but those look like a smallmouth would eat them. It's exciting. It's always good to have new stuff. What's not good is the amount of time it's going to take to organize that and that, tie it on the new rods. So let's put it off. That's what we like to do, right? Let's start with, let's get our tackle made, because once again, if we're going to be able to put it into these boxes, it has to exist. So let's make all of it from scratch. Okay, step numero uno. We're going to pour some of the Magnum Midwest Finesse, aka a Ned head. I'm going to pour these with the Victory 10 Juan. Nice little hook. You guys know I use it for a lot of stuff, Strollin too. But good little Ned hook. It's what I've been using. And a lot of these, I'm going to make some heavy ones, like I said. And if you notice, there's no keeper with this, and that's fine with me because I can add a keeper a little bit later on. Sweet. That's simple. We're gonna kind of fly through these. That's what we're left with though. I'll show you in a second. Once we're gonna powder coat everything at the same time, so we'll be powder coating in just a second. We'll tie our keeper on too once we start tying on our keepers. It's a pretty clean mold though. They turn out pretty good. You can put a bigger, I usually like to throw a 4-inch size turd these days. It seems like that's what I keep going back to. So I've modded my mold a bunch of times, this old football jig mold. This was actually, this mold in my hand was the very first do-it mold that I ever had, is this football jig mold. I've had it over the years, poured thousands of jigs in this one for myself and for making them and selling them for other people as well. But this is a hook that shouldn't fit this mold that now does. This one makes 1/2 ounce, 3/4 ounce, and 1 ounce. And I'm gonna make them actually without weed guards because we're gonna be fishing strictly pretty much rock cover. This is a 32786 Mustad, which as you can see, doesn't have the flat eye, it has the regular eye on it. Usually this mold only takes a flat, but I modified it to take both. And so we're gonna use that hook and make a couple of each where this is gonna be a hook I use with bait caster. So this will be like 15 to 20 pound test line. And the reason for that's important because I'll show you the difference between this hook and the Gamakatsu 604 we're gonna use, which is gonna be like when I'm using a spinning rod throwing this bait, which you guys know has become pretty popular if you've been following along, a Ned rig trailer. Obviously different shape, different shank length, but the gauge and wire diameter and bite of these hooks is totally different. The 604 is strong enough we actually could use it with maybe with just a little bit lighter rod, but if we want to jack them, I'm going to be throwing this hook. So I'm going to make a couple of each. It doesn't got to be anything too crazy. Some lakes you go to, you know, you can use 1 jig for an entire trip, and another place you go to, you lose 6 jigs every spot you stop. So I'm hoping it's more like the first because I don't feel like making a lot of jigs today, but we'll make at least enough that we can, I'm gonna take all this stuff. I always travel everywhere on the road with me. I travel, I take this stuff with me. So that quite simply is what we ended up with. And like I said, even though we didn't have we're not gonna put a weed guard in it, I did put the base hole pin in there. That's this guy, because otherwise it will shoot out the mold onto my bare feet and I have sandals on, so that would be painful. So we'll probably just make a couple with that hook. It's funny, I always have to fix it every single time I pour this one because I modded this so I can make swing heads with it back before a swing head mold existed. As you guys will very obviously notice with my tackle making and my jigs that I make, they aren't gonna look like the stuff from 6th Sense where it's perfectly smooth and round, and people will watch my videos and stuff and critique that. So for you guys talking shit on there, crawdads aren't perfectly smooth, are they? Yeah, it'll catch them just fine. This is with the 604 hook, so a little bit lighter. This is like when I throw my spinning rod, throw these on a spinning rod, that is, like I was saying. I'll probably make more 1/2 ounce in this because I'm not gonna be throwing a lot of 3/4 ounce on a football head, or on a spinning rod, but you guys get what I'm saying. That turned out really clean actually, and that's gonna tie up really pretty. It's gonna be a really cool bait once I get it tied up good and painted, obviously. My little modified mold won't fit the 604, so shh, don't tell anyone. You can change the bend of a hook. That, see, now it sticks further that way. Shortens the shank a little bit, but I'm using a size too big anyway, so the shank's a little extra long. Then you come out with something that's pretty. This is like an extra modified mold. I tried to keep it to myself for a while, and then as with everything else, the Elite Series guys figured it out in like 1.5 tournaments and had it mastered, this entire technique. We'll add a keeper to it in a second. You gotta use the second mold for this one. It's just kind of a unique mold, so I want to have that's like this, where if you don't, then it's hard to get it to close right because your hook's flopping down. So if you put it next to it, you quite simply just throw them on there and he rests there and you can close it up nice and neat. Sometimes you can pull the sprue off without taking out the mold, like that. Wow. This is my damn staple matte green pumpkin. I use it for almost everything. For any natural baits, of course, but just a really easy color to use. Turns out really nice, those matte colors that Do It has. There's an art to exactly how much time you put it on here so it doesn't burn. But yeah, that's that color. Pretty cool. Green pumpkin, purple copper. Simple. I don't know, it's cool. It's got blue and green flake in the green pumpkin. It's a cool color, Cole. Just gonna really quick add some keepers. Emphasis on the really quick. Of course, I didn't pinch it down like a dummy. Amateur. Didn't slide that time, did you? Next up, we got them all painted. We got the keepers tie on the Strollin heads and on the Ned heads. Turned out pretty fire, if I do say so. My staple keeper. Next up, we are going to tie up some jigs. I'm gonna put some rubber in them. I got a lot of rubber. Lots of rubber. This is the thick stuff that I've been using lately. And this is the medium, I believe. Most places call that the medium. I'm gonna try to make these actually really finessey, and so I'm gonna use way less jig skirt than I usually would. But that combination right there, PB&J, is really tough to beat. So we'll tie that for probably all these, if not just green pumpkin. And I make these a different way than I usually make any other jig. That turned out terrible. We're just gonna use half. No, yes, we'll use half a tab. I'll tie it on the back. Since it's rubber, I'll usually do this at the end, but oh, that turned out nice. There you go, cut this little excess off. Once again, this is not what I would do if I was making jigs for other people, because I'd want it to be more precise. I'd use a straight edge, but for small brains like me, this will work just fine. It's as good as, I think that's a good number of strands there. I like that for a finesse skirt. And I only do the top for the finesse, like smally type skirts like this. Top rubber. I only do, because usually you would like tie the middle of the band and there'd be all this, half of the jig skirt would be down here, but I just want something more sparse. Just a little bit bigger profile than just a Ned rig, but small enough that it's just a nice, yummy little jig for a smallmouth bass. I'll probably cut it down shorter than that too. What I was also trying to say though is I like to tie them because you get so much more flare when you tie as opposed to using the easier rubber, because the rubber band can go over this whole gap area, whereas you tie it, it's right flush against the head, and the more flush it is against the head, the more sprawl it's going to have. So that ends up, you can see how much puffier, bigger of a profile it is, and when that's in the water and it's sitting on the bottom, every time you move it, just going to give it more flare. There we go. That turned out a lot better. So for those of you guys that remember, or have just been listening or watching for a while, we got the Bradder bait, and you guys also saw Brad on a trip we went on with Zark last time. Brad is like the best tackle maker there is, and he's very, very precise. Everything's perfect down to him modifying how many strands are in a weed guard with what colors to match the jig skirt, right? He's also got crazy methods to change the color of different materials for blades. Looks awesome. That little 2-aught hook. I know I said it'd be good with a little Ned trailer, but this 2.4 size stroker craw is like the most badass little finesse smallmouth jig trailer that I've ever used. Good for like clean water and stuff too for largemouth. We need to get down a little smaller, but check out what this will look like. This color is Smalley Snack. Just happens to be what this is going to be. Pull the little guys apart. Talk about a little snack. That's what's up. Clears that jig trailer enough that it'll flap. And it stays on a hell of a lot better than a damn Elastec bait will. That's what's up. Okay, one last bait I'm gonna tie on the vise here is something that, as you can see, I've got all types of different stuff. I've been making stuff like this for a long time, but it's kind of gotten really popular actually with strolling. I probably shouldn't be showing this to anybody, let alone you guys, but we're gonna show it. I'm gonna take this little 6-cents head, this little prototype design, and we are going to make a hair jig, which isn't new, but we haven't had a strolling type hair jig like has become very popular. So we need it to flow more in the water as opposed to just be a bucktail guy. So we're probably not going to show the exact process of what I add to this. Cool. All the tackle making stuff I do, this is by far the hardest. And I hate that. And then we need some fuzz to make it flare. That's the finished product. Just a nice natural little swimming, strolling 3/16 ounce jig head. Don't judge me too much. Like I said, out of all the tackle making stuff, I have the least amount of talent when it comes to tying hair. I'm really bad at it actually, but it's really f***ing difficult. So again, those of you guys that know people that tie hair, tell them good job and understand that you probably will suck at tying it for yourself. This isn't exactly what I wanted for time, but it's 2:26 and it still looks like this. It's not great. I got rods to spool up. I'm just gonna fly through this, make this as quick as possible. Or throw a time lapse up, but I gotta spool a couple thousand reels, and then I gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing with all this tackle. All right, let's get to it. Look at our stuff. This is my side, this is Cole's side. Cole's stuff ends a third of the way. Well, first stop, I'm gonna go grope my wife. Second stop, Omaha.
Number one rule in Texas, keep it solid. Ain't no
Starting route to Omaha.
Onward. About a 26-hour drive, so we got a long one ahead of us.
That was a great season. How you feeling about it?
Yeah, man, it was a great season. It was learned a lot, I think, fishing wise and off the water as well. Well, some time's passed. It is 6 o'clock p.m. and it feels like we've been driving all day, Cole. Only because we have. We left at like 5:45 by the time we got packed up and rolled out, so we've been driving over 12 hours. We're in Nebraska, crossing into Iowa, which is going to be a little bit past the halfway point in our drive. ETA is about 8 o'clock p.m. and then we got 12 to 13 hours to drive overnight tonight, and yeah, tomorrow is supposed to actually be some of the best weather of the trip, and so we'd like to be able to fish for a lot of tomorrow. So that's really why we're kind of pushing it, and because we're crazy. Like, if you really want to know why we're taking this trip right now, I didn't have this planned out for a long time. And I've wanted to go here for like 3 years since I first started to kind of, hear about this lake producing incredible stringers of fish, 30+ pound limits of fish, almost 8-pound fish it was putting out. That's special anywhere. I knew I had to get up here, but it's such a difficult, remote place to get to. It's such a time commitment to get up here with really nothing else nearby when it comes to places I can go film. It's like we're putting all our chips in the basket of this place, and I had to wait until the time was right. And I think the time is right right now. My wife and family and kids probably think I'm crazy, which they're used to it by now. Obviously, they put up with it all the time because I kind of had the idea in my head, I'll get done with the Elite Series season, I'll get home, I'll, fish some stuff around Texas, get kind of settled into the house, And I swear, I feel like something's not wired right in my brain sometimes, because I've just never been, since I started this channel, someone that wants to, you know, just put out content and just stay and go with the flow, stay in a groove with where I'm at. It's like we always got to be chasing something. And it's like as soon as I figure out a bite or a couple lakes, I have a really hard time being like, oh, it's all good, I'll just go make a couple videos at lakes in Texas nearby where people have seen me film a lot. No, it's like I got back home and was like, ugh, this isn't a very cool, interesting story or perspective for me to film these lakes. And then, not saying I won't want to fish them when I go back or anytime soon, but I kind of went to California on a whim to do some tuna fishing, which once again, that was something I wanted to do for a long time, and just the timing kind of worked out for me. And then I was kind of thinking that trip, it'll refresh my brain. I want to get back going bass fishing and around Texas where I live. And then I got back home and went out and I was like, there's a couple places I want to go before it gets too cold to go there, because they're so far north that it's just, there's not much time left. And this is the place, I mean, it's at the top of, right near the top of my list that I've wanted to go for a very long time. And really, if we would have waited another week, another 2 weeks, you start thinking really sketchy with the weather, with too much snow to drive through mountain passes, to drive even in on the road, which you guys are gonna probably think is pretty interesting. It sounds like once we get there, it's like 25 to 30 miles of dirt road, it sounds like, to even get to this place once you get in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, what I'm saying is, like, I'm out of my mind. I always gotta freaking go, you know, try to just see what's next and see and just push it. Always try to not be comfortable, and that is a good representation of what this trip is and what it's going to be. No matter what we catch, we're gonna be we're going to definitely be uncomfortable, and we're going to be fishing a giant body of water in a state we've never been to, in the middle of nowhere, with probably adverse weather conditions, super cold, super windy, all in hopes to bring you guys something cool. But if we were sticking around home filming the same types of content that I know I could get and I've done before, to me, that wouldn't be nearly as cool as what we're gonna go try to do this week. So I'm excited for it. Good? Great. Grand. Wonderful. It seems like just a lot's going on. You don't really need all that. Jeezy-amity, I see your soul. Oh. How come it's not cool when I wear a shirt that has myself on it, but he's cool?
That boat's clean. What?
That's what I'm saying. Dude, look at this guy.
It's like the first time we met. Same
Yeah,
spot,
right.
same shirt.
It is.
5 years ago.
Casey's in the rod locker. Look at that thing. It's a camper back.
It's electric.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's why
Hello,
special
everybody.
guest. That's why I had to stop.
special.
We didn't
I
tell
heard
anyone
that.
you were coming, but I mean,
Extra
you're the only person I fish with, so.
Yeah. Take it.
I said be entertaining this trip. You're fucking off to a bad start.
I'm supposed to be entertaining.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah, I'll be entertaining. I'm always entertaining. Here, get a shot of this. Ketchup.
I'm rigged and ready to go.
See that?
You only need a swing head, so
Yeah, it'll work out.
we won't put it on.
Here, go put it somewhere where it won't get hurt.
Okay.
Or you want to put it on now?
I might have to take this off to put the cover on it when we get there.
So he just throws it in the fucking back.
Here, I gotta put it up front so I don't lose it. You want your presents now or later? Now, the reason I got these for you was because we were at 6 cents and I was ready to walk out the door and I was like, Joe's gonna bitch at me, so let me grab some stupid shit and I'll just give him this and maybe he'll be happy.
Thanks. That was kind of a shitty. He's gonna be pissed at me because.
Joe would be butthurt again. I got you some nice. This is a. We got a buzzard hoodie.
Buzzards.
It's kind of cool. It matches
Sweet.
the only pair of shorts you brought.
Yep.
And buzzard hat. I thought it would fit
Big
your
buzzard
slick little
guy.
head.
Deal. Is that out? yet?
Scramble. That's going to be an exclusive product at one of our retailers, which I don't think I can say quite yet for a couple months. But it'll be out soon. That's all the colors of it. So
Deal. Actually, I brought a rod to throw it. It actually has.
this is a cool color. I like this one.
Dude, those are badass.
Cool. And then all your fucking.
I'm good to go. That's all I need.
You don't need any tackle. Perfect. I think we're gonna do a segment later in the video when Zark's doing who knows what outside, where we should go through his suitcase, just because I think it'd be funny to see what he brought. Because generally, he'll bring like 1.5 shirts, 1 pair of shorts, what he's wearing, and then maybe a hoodie and 1
I'm
hat.
gonna outfish the master with this right here.
And also all the other tackle you steal from me.
Yes. Wow.
Wham.
Don't get a shot of that coal. Dude, that is nice. I like it.
Feels good, don't it?
Ooh, you know what else I like? Get a shot of this coal. Feel that. Right
What is
there.
that?
Feel it. Ding! Oh, son of a bitch!
Did you just spray it?
Feel it right there.
I didn't do it. It smells like smoke. Huh? Weird. It smells like smoke.
I think an ash just got flicked on there.
I didn't do it. Wasn't my ash.
Your ash.
Bet your ash.
Gotta be your bowl.
Got 2 new hats and he puts that one on.
Yeah, typical. Here, fucking do something with your shit.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, don't say it too loud. That guy gets pissed off.
This is what you do.
Oh, God.
You got new tackle? Here, get a shot of this coal. You just... Ready.
All right, so we drove 14 hours to right here to pick him up. Do you think that's too far to change your mind and tell him that he can't come with us? Or what do you think?
Yeah, we've changed our mind and just go to...
I know, you've been trying for that. I'm gonna go take a shit in Walmart. Maybe I'll think of something more creative to say after that. Cole, it is 8:26, and we have 11 hours and 30 minutes. But as you can see, we gain an hour. Let's go!
Got fish on myself and got my thing stuck in my zipper.
What? Jesus.
Let's go.
Come on, Cole!
What?
Huh?
Hate you. Wasn't funny the first 20
I was gonna
times.
say, I promise I won't do that again the rest of the trip.
I was around those poles and shit, ain't there?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought that was kind of horse shit. How it could just be a couple thousand, 110,000. 1 year.
Absolutely. It's ridiculous. It just seems like the government has you by the nuts if you want to do anything. That's not a good thing. And it's only going to get worse.
You ever ride a Black Hawk? And he's like,
Super serious
Yeah.
military guy from the Air Force.
I was like, you ever ride on a Black Hawk? And he's like,
no.
no, never have, never.
You were just like, he didn't understand that we were just fucking with him. And he was so serious, like military guy, everything. And that's not how it went. You got to that point where he was talking, because he was like, he wanted to tell us about all his fucking, what I've been on and what we've done and everything, and places he's been, and I could hear Joe just building in his voice. He's like, oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? And then he's like, well, he couldn't even get it out. Have you ever ridden on a Blackhawk? And it was just like Joe laughing to himself for like 10 seconds. And then the guy's like, no, I never. He was like, I rode Apache. Okay,
So, everybody, it was like in the morning of a tournament. Everybody was at Mazingo. Everybody, the ABA was around. Guy's telling a story, and he's like, yeah. He's like, what's that guy's name? And I'm like, and he's like, I was like, it's like Phil. He's like, yeah, Phil. And I'm like, McCracken?
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, Phil McCracken, that's who. We laughed so hard.
Oh my God.
Oh, so, yeah. And he kept agreeing with me. Yeah, it was Phil McCracken, that's who it was. We laughed so hard at that. Oh, that was great.
Yeah, you were so funny that time, Joe.
Yeah, that
was another one of those times where you were so fucking funny.
Yeah.
No, I remember that was great. That was like right. That was right. I think that was the first tournament after I had like met you and we went and fished.
Yeah.
Like
individuals.
Yeah. And I think me and you were the only people laughing. And everyone was just like,
Terry was looking at me like,
let this fucking guy tell his stupid story. And stop making fun of him.
You know, the first time we met and I saw Becky's boobs. Yeah. Well, I had the shits on the way down there. So I took some Modium or whatever, you know, fishing pills. And then it was bad. Like, it was like 6 days.
I didn't poop.
poop.
Okay, did you take the Imodium before or after you were knocking on random people's doors in the city to ask if you could park your boat in their yard and plug in? When the tournament director had to call me and ask if you could stay in my hotel room.
I don't remember that part.
Wow.
He actually said to me that you needed someone to stay with you because you were poor. And help pay for housing.
Not wrong at all. I think I paid like $400 for that hotel for the week, and I think I had like $406 in my bank account. So, yeah, I would say so.
Show Cole my stuff.
Joe, what day was it that I told you that we were coming on this trip?
It was like a week ago.
like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, 2 weeks ago, whatever.
How many gas stations have we stopped at in our trips so far? I think like 6?
Yeah,
5?
probably.
And he didn't get any groceries or beer or anything still, so he just got his food and drink for the week.
I got my food and drink for the week. This was free.
It fell out.
I may have shaken the machine because it was hanging there. Not positive.
What time is it?
Cole, cut that.
It's like 5 something.
6:11.
And we're only
You're
an hour.
That change automatically.
We're only 45 minutes from where our destination is, but the rest of the trip is bumpy, rough, nasty, gravelly roads. So we're gonna throw the cover on and Cinder 90.
Morning.
Morning, how you doing?
Doing good, and yourself?
Oh, pretty good.
Just headed or coming
We're
back?
on the way, yes sir.
You're on your way, huh? Well, me too.
That's awesome. Yeah, we've never been out there, so.
Never been there?
Nope.
It's quite a lake.
Yeah, that's what we hear.
I don't feel like taking all my shit off. So it's pretty much just that NBT. It's not gonna take over the trolling motor either. Well, I'll take it over the trolling motor if the NBT isn't on. Still just won't go over the trolling motor.
It's probably not gonna go over the trolling motor because it's kicked out.
Let's tighten this and see what happens with. If we can get it over the back edges, we might be okay. Let me tighten this quick to get it over that edge down. I think it'll hold it fine, and we can put this rope
through the eye and just pull the middle down.
Maybe underneath it, because we're not going to go over like 35. It should work in theory.
I would go under, right?
Yeah. We're not going to go over. Shut up. He's a big dumb animal, folks. Get it!
Why don't you come and do it?
This is what it sounds like when you talk. Dude.
Moron is here. Like understand. Folks at home. Hey everybody. Getting her strapped down.
I think it helps that we have an hour of sleep. It won't fit, so we're going to make it fit. We tied a rope onto the boat right there. It's kind of hanging the things up there, and then we decided we're strapping this rope to this rope since it won't go across the edge, and then this loop here is going to the spoke right there. So. I'll just pull it tight, and then we'll act like we got it, and we'll leave. Oh, I'll just walk to the truck. All right, let's go. Come on. I feel like it's usually tilted up. I don't fucking know. Is it good?
What do you want to know?
Are we alright to throw our shit in there, or do I need to take some stuff out?
Dayquil.
Mealy told me there's a bunch of cockroaches that were in there when they were cleaning my boat out the other day, so I wanted them to fly into Joe's face. This is not how I planned. Damn it, Cole, sorry. Holy shit, we actually did it. We're actually here. Me and Zark have gone to some crazy places that are extremely remote and untouched to an extent, and really off the grid, off the beaten path. Nothing comes even close to what we just did. We just drove 25 to 26 hours in a time period of 27 or 28 hours. We left Texas yesterday morning at 5:45, and we got here at about 7 o'clock in the morning, and we gained an hour. So we didn't mess around. We barely stopped at gas stations to get gas. And here we are, hours and hours from any city that has even a grocery store. So we are freaking out here. And the reason we've come this far is for what lives in the waters that we just dumped into right here. We want to make something new and create a cool experience that's unique and different. And the first step of that is done, which is the long travel cycle. And now we got to make a long run and try to pull on some freaking giants. I cannot wait for the next several days, and you guys, I think, are going to enjoy this as well.
Wears a cutoff all day.
Jesus.
Puts a coat on to run.
It starts snowing out, he'll have his fucking shorts on and nothing else. No shirt, nothing, but he needs his coat because look how old he is. He's just so old.
They call this a BFE.
You know, the truth is, We could have gone out to JB Thomas. We could have gone to Dwarshak and caught giant smallies or targeted them. We didn't want to just go do what everyone else is catching them doing. And so that's the plan of the trip. Create a new experience.
We're different.
At a new place with weird people and weird things.
Deal.
We also have no food cooked for the day today. So we're literally eating Becky's cookies and energy drinks. Shake and bake.
That was weird. I like it.
It's like the Bassmaster Classic interview driving out. How much pressure do you feel on you right now, knowing this is the biggest moment of your life? And if you fuck this up, it's gonna wreck your whole career.
A lot.
I'm just gonna try to get some bites and we'll see what the Lord gives us today. So this lake is 140 miles long. It's a river system lake. There's literally probably 20,000 points on this body of water. And so the most difficult thing, even as an experienced fisherman and as a novice angler, whatever, the hardest thing in fishing is to find fish, especially on giant, vast bodies of water like we're at right now. We're fishing for giant smallmouth bass. It's no secret giant smallmouth bass love rocks. And so the biggest habitat feature on this lake is those points. We need to find points that are different. And if you look at the damn landscape out there, it looks like we are literally on the moon. It's dirt, mountains, there's trees, but it's mostly dirt points. Like 99% of these points in this lake are dirt. But the most obvious key to get us started, right there. You can run down the lake and every 10th point, it seems like, until we're starting to kind of get into more of an area that has more rock, but every 10th point or so has some of that rock on the bank like that right there. And then look at this, boom, right here we come over to side imaging. The biggest context clue anywhere is to look at the bank, especially on a big body of water that's got high elevations, and understand what's up there is very, very likely out there, out here, and all the way in between. And so from there, we just got to find something that's different. We're definitely going to be looking for, we're trying to catch trophy fish. So we want to find points that extend all the way out, have that rock habitat they want to live on, they want to feed on, they want to slide up and down, up and off of, but have it be off the main river channel. Have it be the first spot where the channel bends and that the current can swing into that big point that comes way out. And of course, have the right habitat, the right water color. So that's what we're going to be looking for. And some of these spots look like a good a spot to start as any. I like what I'm seeing. This is called Side Scope. It's brand new. Wells Ark. You know what the locals call this place? Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Let's see what wants to bite.
I call that Dusty Craw.
Craw balls on you.
Cool, cut that.
This is very comfortable and nice today.
Yeah, unlike tomorrow.
Little guy. Tiny guy.
Cool, cut that. I was grabbing the chicken.
Cool, I was grabbing all my pick. Chicken's got a pecker.
Is it a walleye?
It's a big one. This is why we drove 26 hours through the night right here.
Dude, don't hit me with that.
I'm not gonna hit you with fish. I got punched last trip because you were a fucking baby about it. Don't look at Cole. God, tiny.
We're in the bigs.
Perch? It is a perch. Pooped something out.
Perch colored baits.
Well, I think he's bigger than my smallie was. Maybe. Everything's pale. Dude, why is his fucking... His guts are
His
popping
dick
out
was out
like I pulled him out at 90 feet or something.
His dick was hanging out now.
balls.
In my mouth. Again.
I fucking suck today.
You suck today.
Can't catch fucking shit.
Bet you Corey would catch him. Does that, you think that helps, Cole, when I say stupid stuff like that? There's one. Got it. Shut up. This is how you do it. We're in the north, bod.
It's about right.
Huh?
It's about right.
Well, what'll make your rod tip do that right there?
Oh, I got you. We're gonna fish out really deep on this point quick, and then we're gonna make a move.
4-hour run back home.
No, we're making a move down the way.
Okay. So we're fishing deep again?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't think
got
there's.
that bait out. It's a large head. Open.
Thank you.
You gonna be crabby all day or what?
I like to fucking figure something out.
We will, dude. Just
I know. I just don't feel worth a fuck, so it doesn't help.
I mean, you can't help it that you're a puss, all right?
Yep.
Oh. Are the drop shot hooks in the hooks?
Yo. What do you want?
Just the drop shot hook?
You didn't bring hooks?
Huh?
You didn't bring hooks?
Fuck no, I didn't bring nothing, dude. I never do.
That's a big one.
Another one with him.
Mm-hmm. Not that big, but you should cast to those.
I am. I'm trying.
1 second.
Where'd he go?
Mm-hmm.
I'll find him myself.
That's
a
a
good
giant one. They're so fucking hard to tell how big they are when they are fighting out there and they come up the first time. It's like, oh, a 3.5 pounder. Crazy. It is a friggin' tank, man. 6 pounder, probably.
Dude, that's a tub. I didn't realize it was that big.
Think I was fucking around when I said it
Yeah.
was big?
Hey, cut that, Cole.
Stuck in the trolling motor. That's a big one, dude. I don't know if he's 6, but yeah, he's super long. Just a different type of build on these type of fish here. God, man, it's crazy. You can see how it's like, whoa, that's a giant one. It's way bigger than the one I just caught. Fixes bait.
The chicken's all
Timmy
crooked.
fixes bait. Look at that. 6'6". Okay. Things are happening, Zark.
Yeah, bet.
Freaking 6'6",
That's a
dude.
nice one.
Holy shit. Look how thick that one is. So deceiving how big this fish is and heavy it is.
Dude, that was right where that fucking fish was.
Yes. Yes. This is why we came here, guys. Absolute giants. First day, we're catching torpedoes like that. That's a crazy fish. Right to him. I don't think that was the big one I just saw, though. Not tiny. Back in.
Oh, jeez.
Is that friends with him? Oh my god, look at that, Joe. Get in there. There's like 10. Swing head spot. Right here.
Donk.
Not as big as the last one. That's a good one though. They're a little shallower, I think. I think we're seeing,
Still
honestly,
right here.
yeah, I think we're seeing bigger fish out deep, but I think these are the active ones. Ooh, God.
It's giant. Dude, it's bigger than the last one.
They're so deceiving.
Want some help?
Can't believe how many were with him. Woo. Oh man, that's a sure enough big one. Just gulped it. And there was like 15 of them that came off the bottom with him. That was crazy. Oh, tall, not nearly as long. That's a freak show right there. Shown a freak show on the drop shot rig. Wow, that is incredible. It's built so much different than the last one. 610. Holy balls. 2 casts, 13 pounds. Wow, that's incredible. Does not look like an impressive fish either. Torpedo. Look at all of them fucking. We didn't just made. Oh, there he is. That sounds like you might snagged one there. Oh, geez. Did you get him in the butthole or the fin? Doesn't sound small, bod.
No.
I'm going in after it if it's over 4. Oh, you got that on that Milliken rod. You're good. Just play her out.
We have a net. Now don't dick around if this is over
Who's
6.
Annette? This could be her, Zark. This could be your PB 6-pounder.
It might be.
So funny. What's 3.5 pounds? Just stab.
Yeah, stab and go, stab and go. It's probably like 3 pounds.
Yeah, you probably got your drag set like a goon ball.
Well, it's pulling hard, so I don't know.
Could be fishing right now. There was more in there. Now I'm not gonna freaking get him. He's in the troll motor again. Where's the scissors? Here, I'll pull it in.
Good damn.
Pretty big.
Yay! How you doing? How you doing?
Hey, I told you to put that bait on, you cocksucker.
That is my PB.
That's a show nip.
Guaranteed.
Dude.
How you doing?
It's so hard to really fathom how big these fish are. They're so thick, dude. Wow, look how fat that fish is. And you can't tell either. Like some of these, like fish we've caught in the past, 6+ pounders, look like they're 38 years old. This fish looks like it might be 6 years old or 15 years old. You have no idea. It just looks so healthy.
6'8". That's my PB.
6'8". Good job, Zark. Bud. Dude, I'm glad you stuck with that and didn't throw a tantrum because I caught that fish after you didn't. He freaking came back and railed it.
That's my PB, 100%.
Yeah.
Never caught one over 6.
Which is crazy because we've caught like a handful together. But
yeah.
That's a special, dude. Good fish.
Boom.
Dyson. Oh my God. That was cool. That's big. Woo. I liked watching him get that, and you set the hook and it went. No twiddles, just big heads. Big heads, Jake's. Oh, that might be a 7.
It is not.
It really might be. I'm gonna stop slow winding and help you, brother. Take your time. Did you see the fucking head shake when you first started pulling?
Mm-hmm.
It went.
Uh-oh.
Meh.
It's in something.
Is he really? I'm not surprised by that.
There it goes.
What pound to get on?
8.
What kind? Gamma?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
There it goes.
I'll go get him. Oh, he's here.
My arm's getting tired already.
Dude, you would be so screwed in saltwater.
Oh yeah, I couldn't do it.
Ow, he's not that. I thought he was bigger.
Waller
He's
Gina.
only 6.
Huh?
He's only 6. Ah, cool. Here comes the boat. Whole buzzer. Okay, cut him off. We don't want to see it.
I saw that one.
Place is
freaking
crazy.
cruising around.
Yeah. That's a baggin'. That is a show enough a baggin'. Good God. Woohoo! Oh my God, dude.
How you doing?
We really are gonna have to freaking, like, if we catch the damn record, we're leaving. Like, we're out of here. We gotta go somewhere else after we've just put this freaking bite together today. Unreal.
Oh, we got my weight.
He ate the weight too?
He ate the weight.
Get that weight out of there
Give me
before
that
you
weight.
weigh him. I don't want any freaking sneaky
That was like
stuff
$5
happening here. God, dude. Whew.
514.
Yeah.
Put the weight back in.
Huh?
Put the weight back
Get
in.
that weight back in there. Bratter. Ooh, there was a
God.
giant one with him. It's not that big. It's pretty fucking big. It's a big.
Which
What?
one's bigger?
That's Jurassic Park, dude.
Dude, let's just let one of them go.
That one's the
this
one I
one's
caught
small?
smaller, yeah. 512. Fucking 512, dude. Are you serious?
This place is ridiculous.
Are you serious, dude? Look how they're built.
Looks like me.
Touch your wings. God.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bratter Bait.
Yeah.
Unreal. Ooh.
Good.
I would throw not that to it. I'd throw a bottom bait or a drop shot. I was like, that out there has show-nuffs on it. Yeah, just past it. Nope, that's my fish. You just cast it on. Okay, we'll get back out there, Joe. Will you net this for me, please? This might be, oh my God.
I'm ready.
Oh.
Ooh. Kid.
It's a show-nuff.
How was that? That's what you're doing to me. Richard.
I don't believe that.
Cranium. Come on, I ain't got all day.
Oh my God. Ooh, he just blowed out a,
That's what they're eating.
is that a perch? He just lost fucking half a pound. Oh my God, you're the worst fucking net
Dude,
man
I
ever.
didn't even
That's a
bend down
Cisco,
here.
dude. Oh man, that's a mama. That's
Mama.
a show-nuff.
Look at how wide that thing is.
Show-nuff, hide on. Dude, that's cool as shit right there. Let's go get that bait fish. Wow, look at that. That's what that guy just blew out.
Dude, it looks just like a fucking draw.
It does. That is crazy. Big, that's why they're like this. Like, look how they're built. Look how meaty this bait fish is that he had in there. That's called a Cisco right there. That's a, don't step backwards, Joe.
No.
It was a 9 1/4 inch Cisco. I think it's time to start throwing some glide baits. You bet. 6'8".
Another 6'8".
Yep. So I've caught a 6'11" and 2 6/8. Unbelievable day. Submarines. That's big. Really big.
Need it.
Yep. Coming up with him. Going to random spots on the lake that look somewhat similar. Straight up patterning everything. And it is working like a dang charm. It ain't even live scope. Like, pull up, gnarliest piece on it. Oh. There's like 5 of these on the spot. Come on, baby. Freaking blimp fish. Some bitch. Blimp fish. Grrr! Grrr!
Look at that thing.
Look at that thing. What is, like, what? Oh, bad. It's so heavy. Dude, it's so heavy. Oh, it's so hard. I keep saying it. I've said it all day. It's so hard to show you guys how big and freakish these fish are. They're just so thick and healthy. Let's see how long it is. It's 20. Oh, it's 21 3/4 inches. And it is so thick. Dude, what is happening? What in the world in this part of the world is happening? This is why the dang locals call it Jurassic Park, dude. Like, is that my 7?
Yeah,
You guys think so?
for sure.
Holy balls.
8.
No, very close.
So thick.
7-11. First day here. That brings our total to 34 even. Dude, I just caught a fucking 7-11. Literally just pulling up to points. I might never catch one this big the rest of my life. Like, very likely.
Till tomorrow.
Maybe. Unfucking believable. So big. Freak, dude. Good,
This place is
good
crazy.
net job.
Huh?
Good net job.
Yeah, I freaking stabbed him, man. I freaking snipered his ass. I can do a good job when I want to. I just like messing with it.
You just saw how big it was, and you're like, eh. If I
Yeah,
knock
I
it
saw
off,
how big it was.
If I knock it off, I knock it off. It's not my fish.
That's what I was thinking.
Good.
Recap what?
Kind of a snoozer. Boring, really.
Yeah, it was very exciting.
Had high expectations and it just kind of let us down.
It's looking kind of tough there for a while.
It was.
It looks like you're in a
It was
hospital
looking-
bed.
Huh?
So it looks like you're in a hospital bed on my camera right now.
Yeah, I'm on my deathbed.
Joe's dying.
A good day today. Good thing my life's coming to an end now. My PV. Broke my PV.
Broke your PV,
so
now you can go out.
I can die.
Happy man.
No, we had a good day.
Did we? Before you get into that, did we show everyone our hotel room?
Yeah.
This place, it's a doozy. Like Zark said, it was outdated in 1960.
You ready for the grand tour?
Yeah, just do a fucking.
Here it is.
There it is. That's Joe's bed. That's Cole's bed, and this is my bed. Oh, I can put my feet up right here. This is nice. Really roomy. Just got the heating and air conditioning redone, so gets a little colder here in a couple days. We'll be good.
What the heating is the wild turkey in case you get cold, you take a shot. Anyway,
Joe.
why are you unnecessary zooming? My arm, I'm naked underneath here, Cole. You weirdo.
Zark's just a floating head.
I'm not. So I'm not. I'm not.
Entire day naked underneath his wizard cloak that he wears. Free balls it like a fucking Scottish man.
I free ball the wizard cloak.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Dude, why didn't you bring your wizard hat anymore? Anywhere we go.
I don't know where it is, I guess.
She likes to suck on those.
Yeah, dog.
Any type of sucking with Joe, you're just gonna get gingivitis.
Gingivitis. I get
You don't get it. Okay, so what do you think about today, Joe? Tell us about the day.
it. The day? How many different baits did we catch him on today? A lot of drop shot fish.
A lot of drop shot fish. That was kind of the deal. But they wouldn't eat very many drop shot baits. It had to be like a little tiny fuzzy helped, but it's kind of weird. I think it was slick, calm, and sunny, and they bit like they didn't. I don't think they bit well today. I think it helps that we're able to fish them more effectively because it was slick, but I don't think they bit well.
Yeah, they wouldn't move very far to hit your bait.
No. And usually with smallmouth, they see so well in clean places. Like, you throw a drop shot and they'll come up like 15 feet off the bottom and at least come look at it. Here it was like, if you didn't lead them and hit them within like within a foot of where they were, they wouldn't even freaking move. It's crazy. Which it's not that clean. It's like 3 foot visibility max. But the place is crazy. That one, and you can see why. I'm glad we saw that one big one I caught freaking choked up that Cisco, and once we pulled it up and looked at it, freaking 9 1/4 inch bait fish in a smallmouth's mouth. And that's why their freaking backs are this fucking wide. It's crazy. The whole way from their tail to their fucking nose is this wide. And so you get a 22-inch one, it's going to weigh 7+ every time. It's crazy. Mine was 21 3/4.
Yeah.
And it was 7 3/4 pounds.
It was closer to 8 than it was 7.
Yeah. And we were, so we come up here, and it's not like we might, I don't know how I'm going to title or really position this video series, but I mean, we have high expectations and hopes every time we go somewhere. And so we'll probably say like trying to catch state record this, state record that. Like, it's our first time. I've never been to this state in my life, let alone fished in it. First time ever at the lake. Like, yeah, of course we're going to be like, oh, we're going to try to catch state record. But to do it the first day ever at the lake is obviously crazy. And the 7-11 I caught today was, until 2 weeks ago, the second biggest bass ever caught in the history of, which is fucking crazy. That's insane. It's the first day. And then, fortunately for him, unfortunately for us, if we want to break it, the state record was actually, unofficially, it's probably well official by now by the time you're watching this, if they've confirmed and everything was good, was broken, and it's 8.4 pounds now. So my 7 3/4 is quite a ways off that. 3/4 of a pound off that. A little less than 3/4.
But third biggest fish.
Third biggest fish in the history of the state. So, insane. We come here and fucking catch the third biggest fish ever in the state history. That's been documented. So, tomorrow it's like, if we don't catch one over 8 pounds, then I'm probably never going to fish again the rest of my life. So. I was thinking about this earlier, and since you and I can't function either, I'm going like an hour of sleep the last 40 some hours, and a lot of energy drinks and beers, and fishing and driving. I think since we started going on these trips together, it's always the most apparent thing to me, and we're exactly the same way, that catching giant bass is number one goal of the trip. And literally everything else couldn't be higher than number 2. Sleeping, eating, doing anything that would make you healthier or improve your mental or physical well-being.
It's just time to do that stuff when you're not trying to catch big.
Exactly.
I was thinking about that earlier too.
Like breaking equipment, being hard on equipment, taking care of your equipment. None of those things could ever be higher than number 2. And so today it kind of culminated with ripping pigs.
Yeah, we have a tendency to do this once in a while and catch bigs. So, you know.
It works out.
It works out.
Sometimes you get lucky.
Sometimes a blind nut finds a squirrel once in a while.
Sometimes a squirrel busts a nut. Or something. I don't know how it goes. Sometimes a squirrel busts a blind nut. Oh, God.
Ray Charles.
We've only
Ray
just
Charles
begun,
quote, I think. What'd you say?
We've only just begun. We just started. We've only just begun.
Carl Weathers. Happy Gilmore. Day 1 in the books. Day 2 tomorrow. 8-pounder.
Hey,
4.
there's those weights. Beauty. Hey, in my suitcase. I gotta get those before I forget.
Why are you naked?
Why are you naked? And yes,
What
I have a
happened to
hairy
that-
back, everybody. I know this.
What happened to the other suitcase?
Going that way. The other suitcase, you threw a knife at it and ruined it. I donated it to the homeless shelter.
Is that dust in the middle of your chest?
Dude, you should have showered. You have dust on your chest.
Dude, look. Yeah, dust.
I just can't believe that. What's that? Is that a drug contraption? No, that's just weights.
They're on the quarters.
Why do you have turds in your underwear?
Why do you have turds in your underwear?
I thought I was getting somewhere with wrapping up the day, but let's just let her fucking go. Remember like an hour ago and Zark's like, I'm fucking going to bed. I didn't sleep like you guys. Yeah,
I work.
I'm pulling it over my head.
I worked 30 hours in one day. Remember?
I drove 30 hours in one day.
Yeah, that is true.
Worked 30 hours in one day.
Do a little segment.
I'm telling a story, but what's your segment? Let's go.
The little segment is, how do you know you're staying at a cheap-ass motel? How do you know, Joe? How do you know, Joe? They don't put in a new toilet. They just JB weld the lid back together. It's the top. It's the lid. So you have to buy a whole new toilet. But they JB welded it back together. My kind of guy, though. I like it. That's something I do. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah, I'd like to thank... Who was this? this guy. This right here.
Why don't you thank me for fucking buying
Oh, I'd like to thank Ben for bringing these from
Texas?
Texas. Yeah, but where?
Best Mates.
Martin's House Brewing. Thanks. Yeah, it's dill pickle beer. Sour pickle. It's money. He didn't get the variety pack this time, and it's way better because there's spicy, but we won't complain because it was free, just like everything else. All right. Good night, everybody. We need to start stinging ourselves with shit.
Then we'll be famous. Dude, that'd be a good one for you. Because it's like if you die, it's like, man, whatever, you know?
Dude, that's what you need right there.
We are having some bluefin tuna poke bowls for lunch. Me and Cole. Joe bought Hostess coffee cakes.
Yeah,
He's going to have that for the rest of the trip.
Hostess coffee cakes. I'd like to thank Hostess for those wonderful coffee cakes because they are good. Do you eat yours, Cole?
No.
He acts like he didn't take one, but he did. I know he eats all healthy.
This decal on the windshield is incredibly dangerous, but I do love Hostess coffee cakes.
Dude, I can't see nothing. Absolutely nothing. Everything's got a fog on it. Cut that, Cole. He's filming. Come on, we can't say things like that.
Doesn't make any sense.
Dirt in my eyes, and his contacts are like a year old. I like the mean beans too. We need to get some money from Monster.
I like ghosts. They don't want to give me money either.
Yeah, I don't like Monster. I don't drink a lot of them except for the.
We're gonna make some steaks for next time. Get them in the fridge. That one's thin, too thin. That's Zark's. He's gonna have to make that into a sandwich between some fucking Hostess coffee cakes.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Get a shot of this, Cole.
What, Joe?
Nothing. Tuna for Brenner breakfast. What's for breakfast? Brenner.
I'm working on that. I gotta get these marinating, and then I'll start making your
Remind
breakfast
me
for
not
you.
to talk to him anymore because he's an a-hole. Oh, that's what we need to do a little segment, Cole. Yeah, people want to know what he's really like in real life. Yeah, you don't want to know what he's like in real life.
Don't meet your heroes, folks.
Yeah,
He's an
exactly.
asshole.
A-hole! But he learned from the best.
Shake it back.
Shake it back.
Should have brought like pancake next. Then we really wouldn't have to go fishing today. Just sit here to eat. Funny, I make all this. I ate like 2 cookies and maybe just 2 cookies yesterday, the entire day, and I'm like, I gotta cook 4 meals. Dummy.
I'm glad you caught that 7-Eleven,
Otherwise, our ass would be to the spot by now.
we wouldn't be eating this morning.
Like they always say, you guys want to know what he's like in real life.
Asshole.
Sits around and makes all the meals for me before he does anything on his own. Get his stuff ready. He's a piece of shit.
Hold on, Cole.
It'll make your legs look not so white.
Yeah, this hat. I'm wearing this hat right here, people, because it's real white. People. And it'll make my legs look not so white. How you doing? Lots of hole buzzards here. They were everywhere yesterday. Is that how it is? Good.
We saw like 2 boats the whole
Yeah, we saw 2 boats.
We're not gonna be able to fish today or what? Cause I'm on a guide trip or a vacation. I mean. Oh, Zark Man Scope's back.
Don't smoke, kids. I'm only 28 years old.
And keep an eye on your kids because if they meet the wrong friends, they might end up weird places in life.
Let's go. Let's go. I've been ready for 2 hours.
That's what I'm talking about. Get involved with the wrong people. Tuna bowls.
It smells delicious.
It's gonna be delicious. I went a little heavy on this on yours. Sorry about that, Cole.
That was great.
That's called a butthole explosion sauce. You'll love it.
All right, 4 p.m. Let's get out of here. We got 2 hours of daylight left. Let's go fishing.
2 hour challenge.
We need hours.
Yeah, you grab a bag of ice as well.
Hey, Daddy. Come here, darling.
Oh, we gotta get the.
We gotta get in a new home here. Yeah?
I don't trust anybody around this parts. I do have to say, this is one of the most isolated, freaking off the grid places I've ever been to. There ain't a whole lot of nothing. When you go down the lake and the only thing of civilization you see is another boat ramp. One boat ramp on for miles and miles and 100 miles. That's it. The only thing that looked like
It was a trail road
civilization.
getting to
Yeah,
the
and it was a
boat.
trail, yeah, down the side of one of those hills, basically to the ramp. Crazy. This place is pretty cool. Let's go! Kobe!
Day 2. I told Cole I got a fucking
Half over.
I got a smoke in my video so people think I'm cool like fighter, not a little bitch YouTuber.
Yeah.
And he said, no, Casey will just be getting calls.
Well, it pulled my butt apart. That has nothing to do with the story. Why are you using my dice?
That's mine.
It's his. He made it.
Oh my
How about
God.
you
Don't
shut
give him
up?
dice that you made, Cole. That's your dice, Cole.
I know.
Fuck him. All right, go ahead, Joe.
Hey, Cole. Did you hear about my car accident?
I didn't.
Well, I was at work.
Had a car accident at work?
Yeah, kind of. Got hurt by a car.
Don't you work on cars?
Yes, I work on cars. Shut up, Cole. I'm telling the story. Don't interrupt into the adults. Anyway. So, I pulled this car up on a drive-up hoist. I was going to do alignment on it. Luckily, it was a really small car. It probably would have killed me. So, it started going, and it was so narrow that it, like, there's ribs on the inside of the hoist. So it started hitting the tires, so we had to put some boards underneath of them. Well, I stopped, and it was about ready to pinch the tire, so I put it into neutral. It was a manual tranny. I don't know, you know what that is, but it's a manual tranny. You have to shift it. So I sat on the side and I pushed with my foot to back it up a little bit. And I pulled the parking brake. Well, it didn't hold, and the car started the parking brake was broke, and it wouldn't ratchet, and it didn't stay, and it kept rolling, and it went down the ramps. And the door was open, so there's the hoist pillars right here. So I pulled the door real quick, and and it was going backwards, so the door wouldn't, hit the pillar, and my foot was still out of the car, and it dragged down the ramp, and the ramp has a corner on it like this, and it hooked my shoe right here. Fish on. You're interrupting my story
Keep
with
going.
the fish.
Keep going. I got my chest cam going, Zark. Keep telling your story.
So, is it big?
No.
He's gonna hit me with it too.
Keep going with your story.
Okay, so it hooked my shoe and just jerked me straight out of the car. And so the car's going down the ramp, and this leg tire chocks the front wheel, and this one is still stuck on the ramp, and it just is like pulling me apart. My foot is stuck, and I'm hanging there underneath of the car, and then the car's rolling over my leg. It's just pulling me like this, and I'm screaming to my boss and his son. I'm like, push the car, push the car. I'm just like screaming, and it's like pulling me apart, dude. And instantly,
It ripped his underwear.
yeah, no, I didn't even tell that part of the story. So, I get up and I'm like, they push it up and I get my foot unhooked out of the thing, and I'm like running around. And you ever do that? You get hurt and you're like running around in circles, you know? Yeah. So I'm like running around in circles and I'm like, dude, it's bad. I'm like, I don't even want to take my shoe off, you know? And I could feel like the warm. Well, it wasn't bleeding. It was like all the blood was inside. My whole foot was like just blood underneath the skin. It was bad. So that night, I get home. God damn, I just hooked my ass.
Hate this boat.
Cut that. Oh, I ripped my only pair of shorts. Anyway, so I get home, and dude, my underwear was ripped completely in two from like stern to stem, like clear all the way right through here, and pulled them in two. He ripped them right in half.
Probably saved your life.
Yeah, my underwear saved my life.
And
No,
that's
if
the
it
story
had been
about how
a bigger
Zark's
car,
underwear
it went right over
saved him.
top of me, probably killed me. But yeah, that was the time, one of the times I almost died. All right, let's catch some pigs. Giants.
Oh, don't do that. I'm getting old. Some of us have real jobs.
See what I get to deal with?
People wonder how you are in real life.
I wonder if the shit out of you between your head.
A couple giants here. Oh. Oh God.
Megan.
There might be a pike, but he came up and got that draw on the fall. No, that ain't a damn pike. I don't think. No, that's a smallie. Heads up. Oh, giant smallie.
Yeah! Woo!
That's what I'm talking about, bud.
How you doing?
3 of them up there like that. Came and got that draw in the fall, man. Didn't even work it yet. I noticed, you know, they've been getting that minnow, but it's just like working it slowly over the rocks. So we came up to a shallower rock point, and I was like, I'm throwing something big. Yesterday, we saw one spit this exact thing up. Same color, identical size, 9 1/4 inch. Cisco is the name of the bait fish. That was awesome. Hell yeah. Not just a famous rapper. Cisco wasn't a famous rapper. He doesn't just make great 90s hits. Also, it's what a bait fish is here in this lake. Cisco.
I don't get it.
Does he have the thong song?
Cisco.
So mad. 6'2". 6-pounder on a glide. Yeah, man. We'll catch 30 sack on a big bait today.
How you doing?
Joe, reel. Heard the crack of the whip.
That's what he catches. This is what I catch. Story of my life. Oh God. Good thing it wasn't very big. Look at that. Rip. Kobe.
Oof.
Jiminy Chris.
Heads up. Boom.
Good God.
Lost my hat on that one. That's bigger, bod. You kidding me right now? Fucking kidding me right now? Something just freaking ate on the surface right there.
That one's built different.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm talking about. Absolute freak show. 6 cents drop, bud. Whew. Look at that. Big bait eaters. We knew after what we saw yesterday that this was gonna be a possibility. And that looks like just your typical big smallmouth until you look at that. Just absolute beefiness. Cole, can we take a picture of that one? 9. Don't say it's freaking. Look at that fish. 7.6. We got a 7.6 on a big bait. That's like I don't know how big a fish in the state's history, but that's a beautiful thing. I just caught the biggest glide bait smallie of my life, and then the next cast I had to catch one a pound bigger, I guess. Sweet release. Whew. Also, I had to bring out my good luck jersey today. Yesterday we couldn't catch any, so good luck Kobe jersey today. Fix my hair, it's getting a little windy. And I gotta catch another one. Good thing we warmed up, Zark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pissed off back here because you caught some. Dude, shut up. I mean, how many people have fucking boat flipped a 7.5 pound smallie in their lives? Slow rolled marabous. Oh, snake.
Yeah, bud!
Big ol' snake!
How you doing?
On the hooks.
As you should. That was cool.
Not a giant, but that was cool.
What a roller coaster of emotions.
I know. It's like, ah, ah, ah!
Ew. Cheese grater. Why haven't you caught any big ones?
Suck, I guess.
Oh, I guess I suck. I'm mad now that you caught one. It's like literally if we were fishing at like the biggest tournament of his life. Like, every time I catch one, it's like if we were fishing the biggest tournament of his life and he just watched another team catch like a 10-pounder by casting on his spot or something. That's how it is. Every time you catch a good fish with him. It's nice that you're so happy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck you want me to say? You want a medal?
The fuck do you want me to say? Do you want a medal? Got him. Biggin. Yeah, they are. God damn, dude. Are you over me?
I don't.
I go around you. Just the look on his face.
You mean like when you get all pissed off when I'm catching them?
When?
Always.
I don't have to worry about that.
Every fucking time I catch them, you get
guess
all
if that would
pissy.
if that would ever happen, then I could understand. But I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, it's pretty fucking sad when you caught a 16-pounder. We don't even need to film this one, it's just a 5. 4, 2. Pretty cool, I guess. Cool, I guess. Would have been way cooler if Joe would have caught it, but I guess I'm Happy I caught it. He's got to live in Iowa, and then he has to come here and deal with the ridicule. Can't win. Giant one.
God dang, dude.
Oh.
That's freaking crazy.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Meat fest! Stay out of them sticks, bod. This is state record. State record on the strobe shaker. I'm not kidding. It's a 10-pounder. See him come up?
Big.
I don't know, I'm just
It's
kidding.
a
It might
big
just be like a 5, but it looked giant. Feels giant.
Don't step down here.
Looked giant when it chased down my cricket. It did.
You want the net?
I should, but I'll be good.
Huh?
I'll be good. I'm not like you.
Well, if it's
Oh my God, it's so fat. It's big. We should probably net that one.
which side?
Right side pull up. Open the middle.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, I didn't know.
Oh my God! What? Oh. Strobe shaker! 13.
It's a good one.
That calls out a 512 and gives us.
Good job, bud. Good job. Good job. You did good. You did a good job. You did real good. That is a good one.
I caught a 33-pound limit by myself today so far, Zark. You bet! Strobe shaker!
I know you have a bunch of those. I had to try that.
Shit, too.
All right. Now, everybody, it's time to Zark to catch one. So move over. No, I'm good. I'm having a good time. I don't mind someone else catching them. I don't get all crying, baby hurt like he does when someone else is, oh, you got 3 5-pounders in a tournament. Goo, goo, goo.
I got mad about that?
Yeah, you got mad. You were like, God.
A little better than the usual boat snacks.
Great.
Oh! Oh! Never give up! Oh, it's big too. Get around it! Get around it! Oh, we're going to the shallow point so everyone else can have a chance. Mr. Electronics. Ah!
I'll net my own fish.
You do have it on a big ass bait caster.
Yeah,
You need to loosen the drag for you?
No, I got it.
Oh.
On a bradder. How you doing?
2.5.
Bradder bait.
4-2.
5-6. Locked in.
He's got a fin
Fin
leech.
clip. It's a drop shot weight.
Big baits
Stuck to
only,
his
dude.
fin.
weights and fish.
It's a good one.
Show enough studs, Ark. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey.
Good fish, Zark. I'm very happy for you.
Mm-hmm.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, we fucking did. Yes, we did.
Tonight we're gonna be in
It was
early.
like 7:30. We're gonna be there at 7:18 now. You did as an appetizer. What else are you making for me? Christ.
So Joe met some other guys out there while I was doing a podcast, of course, trying to talk and be professional. And he got drunk as fuck because he had 1 gin and tonic and half of a beer. And so he was just puking off the balcony of the hotel room here. So We locked him out of the room 3 hours ago. It's 2 a.m. now. I'm just kidding. Well, we need to cook some dinner, so we'll see if he's doing okay.
What's up, boys?
Get the grill going?
No. No, you wanted me to. Here's the lighter.
What does that have to do with getting the grill started? Here's the lighter. How'd the white hat do for your not looking as pasty? It actually worked really good. It's funny. It sucks. People aren't going to say as many mean things about Joe now. I was going to say that I was sketching his balls last night. It's about to be worse. Look at that. Look at my shit. Oh my god. Dude, smell my arm. Look at that. He's going to puke again. Back to normal. That does not smell good. I'm gonna be smelling that all night. Like Joe. How much did you puke?
None, hardly.
Yeah, because you didn't eat anything today. See, I say this a lot, but it's true. I remember my first puke. I told him when I peeked out that window, you looked like you were sitting in the corner of a boxing ring and just got your fucking shit rocked. So what have you eaten today, Joe?
Nothing. I went to get my bowl out of the freaking boat, but it was gone.
Yeah, some idiot put it in the fridge so you didn't get food poisoning. Sorry.
And I didn't even get my beard in there. What's up? I swear. Premium audio. Check 1 2 check.
It's a big fish. I don't know what it is. It's gotta be a smallie.
That you got on?
Yeah. Giant.
Good?
Yeah.
Need the net?
I would take it.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Open. Come on, Joe. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Could have had him in 14 times by
Whatever, he hadn't even been close to the boat.
How you doing?
now. Oh, God.
Come on, give her to me. Right here.
Oh,
Here he comes.
this point's badass.
Here he comes. Let's go.
Come on. Come on. Come a little closer.
Damn whale.
It's a tid.
Oh, he jumped. Ah. Oh. Yeah!
Woo.
Tub.
Tub, man. God dang. So fat.
How you doing?
That is fun. New spot, never fished before.
Dude, there's still more out there. Give me the.
I don't think that there's very many bass in this spot, but we found one. Whew. So it's a little bit more like a traditional smallie, but look at that tail meats. Crazy, man. I don't know why I just did that.
You don't think, are those not bass?
Yeah, bud. Just a baby compared to what we're after, but God, just a specimen, dude. We better get a picture of it. It's a fucking 7. That's an absolute freaking Unit
What's he go?
7-1. It's been a tough day. Obviously conditions suck. 20-mile-an-hour east wind. That's another forehead wrinkler, Cole. All that meat up there. It's just meat everywhere. We got a long ways to go to get a 1.5 pounds bigger than that, but God, that's just insane.
We have the meat.
How girthy it is. That's right. Lost a hold of her. Edie.
He's gone.
That was cool. It's probably big. There's
Yeah,
some big
it
ones
is.
out there.
It's big.
A lot of pike out there too, but that looks like
Hung
a
it.
bass.
Oh, maybe not. Lots of head shakes that are giant.
Yeah, it looks really good right here. I'm gonna spot lock us. You can come up here and I'll get the net for you. Unless it's small.
That's a tank pod. Look
Another
at that thing.
big old feeding platform, high spot, flat point.
Thick boy. Is that what he always says?
Didn't
Good
you say
thick
the
boy?
The Bible told you to cast
right.
that way?
Jesus told me to cast on the other side of the boat. Didn't you read the Bible?
Jesus Christ. Told you to cast there.
Oh,
pretty close.
6'1".
Pretty close.
6'1". I think the scale's dog shit. I'm just kidding.
When you use it, it's fucking dog shit.
6'1".
Baby.
Baby. My second 6-pounder though.
Hell yeah,
in me
bud.
life. I'm proud of it.
Hell yeah, bud.
All right.
Oh.
That was intrinsic fishing too. I caught that without no electronics.
Intrinsical.
Just me and the Lord.
Me and the Lord. Intrinsicing around.
Bye, boy. How you doing? Cool. You know how you catch him behind a scoper?
Cast
You
where
wait
they
until, and then you see one on the scope, and you're like, got him.
Drop it on his dome.
Don't
fuck it up, Joe.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fuck it up, guaranteed. Look at him. Look at his dumb face. Look how excited he is.
I got snagged.
Great. This morning.
Show can, Co. Perfectly clean.
Good God.
Lead tablecloth. Benita's Burritos is open. Hello. Ozzy, what's up, dude? Where's your face? I don't see your face.
You gotta ask me if I'm gonna fish the N when I get done talking. You gotta ask me if I'm gonna fish the NPFL because they banned live scope. Look at this guy filling up both. Jeez.
We might as well.
He wants to go to
Might
the
as well. I
field,
ain't buying.
It's on the rim. We're good.
And then we're gonna dine and dash the room or whatever it's called. When you...
They have my credit cards. So.
Yeah, but it's fake.
I found it at the gas station. Joke's on them.
Try not to geyser it like I did the other day. Like that.
Got a little warm up call. Goes the tires.
Today we are going to explore these waters up here for giant smallmouth bass, and we're going to focus on using our intrinsical instincts. Not any new fancy electronics. You guys know we even took the map chips out, so we'll probably just get lost today like we used to, but we can pick up the tracks and the smells and the sounds and everything as we go by, and just leave a little bread trail of buffalo shit so we can smell our way back here. These nice young gentlemen I'm fishing with today from 6 Cents, they gave me this hooded sweatshirt. Usually I wear a cardigan, but today I got a hooded sweatshirt on, and in the back of it they said it's set up like I used to use for electronics, and the only way that electronics should be to have a flasher on the back. I haven't seen it yet, but it's got a nice picture of a flasher, they said back there. It's very nice of them to give me that. All right, we don't want to go too fast. We're gonna crank it down the lake 35 or 40 and try to catch some big smallmouths. Got your life vest on?
You ready? So I was gonna ask you, Mr. Banscope, are you gonna fish the MPFLs this year?
What's that? No, you gotta say something about it? Because they banned live scope.
Oh, okay.
What's that? Get all that. That's a lot of things for his little brain to think.
I forgot that part. Get out of me. All right. So I was gonna ask you, Mr. Banscope, since they banned the live scope, are you gonna fish the MPFLs this year?
You know, I haven't given that much thought. No.
Ooh, yeah.
It's balmy.
She's a little nip.
You just touched my pecker.
Yeah, I don't know, did I?
I think you
sick ape.
rubbed your knuckles against it nonchalantly.
We're just gonna stare at your butt all day. We're gonna have Co-Angler 101 today. Co-Angler 101, right there.
How to catch fish if you're with a cheating asshole boater with live pokes.
Look for the jank and cast that way.
Oh, it's in a fish's mouth. I was like, I cannot see my cricket anywhere. Oh yeah, a smallmouth already ate it an hour ago.
We're back.
Oh, feeling a little better today. By a little, I mean 1,000 times. I'm ready to make fun of Zark and catch smallies.
What you do best.
The only two things I'm good at.
Hooked up. Not a biggin. Small guy.
Intrinsic Joe, they call him.
Gay.
Hi, guy.
Gay.
They're all right there. Ooh, yeah. The old gammy held up.
Yep.
Stop. Oh my God. She's a biter. Thick boy. Pretty cool. They are also eating. So let me see that thumb. Dun, 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 dun. He don't got the mouth blue. He got the teeths though.
Damn it, stop.
Okay.
Giant.
Yeah, it's really big. I just saw a shadow of it. Jesus fucking
Sorry.
Christ, net the fish.
Trying.
What are you doing?
I'm moving rods.
Oh. 2 casts in a row. God. How big is that one?
Big.
Jesus.
Big old pig.
Oh my goodness, that is a freak, bud. Whew, that's fun. I had one on like it the cast before. Get up there, Joe.
You're good.
Get up there. You got to get to the front. Oh man, that's incredible. Let's see how long she is. Submarine girl. Yeah. Hair over 22. Whew, that's a giant one, man.
7.3.
A 7.3. Unreal. Next time I net Joe's fish, I'm gonna be like, oh my God. Oh. trying to net him. What'd you do? Oh my God. What? Oh, he's coming towards me. Huh? Coming towards me, going away from me. Coming towards me, going away from me. Oh, it's big. Cole, grab that net. I want a spot lock quick. I don't know. I didn't see it. I was trying to put the poles down. Didn't work.
Bring him here. How's that work?
Sure. I never saw the fish on anything. Oh, he's not. I got him. He's only a 5. I'm just kidding, Cole. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no shit. Maybe in a month. Wow. Thanks, Chess Cam Slaw. Chess Cam Slaw. What a beaut.
Out of the snag.
Got a babe.
Yeah.
Show enough still. Take your time, Slaw.
I wanted to flip him, but Joe got the net already.
Neck out quick.
I don't think he's that big.
Yeah, but it might be a PB.
Oh, God dang, man.
Out of the snag, dude. Joe saw that.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. Oh.
Guts.
No, right in the roof.
Yeah, right in the roof.
You're right.
In the... God dang, what are you doing? Headbutting. Just gotta hurry up and get up there. Is this going?
Yeah. Wow.
You did it, Cole.
Finally found one.
Yeah, that's solid.
It's solid.
You had to get through a couple of the little baby boys to
Yeah. And
get the big girl.
A lot of swim baits.
Swim baits. 411, Cole.
Wow.
He's just not long. Why is he bleeding, man? That's weird. You got him in the top of the mouth.
Just right there.
Huh.
Yep. Well,
fatter than shit.
Find another one.
Yeah. Catch a 9 next time. He looked giant when he freaking
That's what I thought.
came up. All right, left side. Bagging. Sure enough, bagging. She got the belly meats, but she ain't gonna make it to the 8 mark. Good God. Sure enough, bagging. Cole, look at this one.
Oh, God.
He liked it. It's a bagging.
What was it?
8, 9.
Nuh-uh. Really?
No. Joe's like, we're gonna go in.
What is it?
What was it? 7.6. Absolute freak nasty bod. Yeah, what is that? It's got a little critter. I probably should have taken that off so I could get a better reading. Oh my goodness, dude. God, I thought she was an 8-pounder maybe when she jumped, dude. She was so fat and long. When we left for this trip, I had never caught one over 6.5 pounds, let alone a 7-pounder. And now I've caught 6 7-pounders in 4 days. Place is absolutely ridiculous. But one last look at her. Fish are just built so incredible, so impressive. We hear that big belly, thickness in the top, tall like a northern smallmouth, and then thick all the way to the tail. Beautiful fish. We'll get her back, and maybe this fish right here will be the record. Maybe, who knows? Next year, year after that. Sweet. Oh, that's fun. This is the end of day 4. And even though this place is crazy, I think we might be leaving because we're not smart. I wish we had brakes. Brakes would be awesome. Brakes. Yeah. That's perfect. I left it there so I could put it in and be like, ah.
Is it gonna fit?
Getting out of here, Bob. What are you doing?
I ain't bad. Keep saying that. I ain't bad. I ain't bad.
We're gonna go right now.
Well, there went your segment. Joe just ended it.
Have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend, bud. All right, we had fun. It's been real. Did you get it? I missed my segment? She's a dusty whore on the way out, so. Our rod and reels won't be dusty, but we'll spend the whole day tomorrow rattling them around to get out of there. That's a wrap. That's a wrap on this place anyway. We are driving 13 hours overnight again.
Yeah, man.
Here we go.
I'm not so